Mike Bearlack here to entertain you with the help of Ozzy. I put a spell on you. Trying to get back on track with my Hellraiser series. At least want to get Revelations out of the way. It is entertaining, but not as perplexing as some of the other Hellraiser movies. So Mike P's film reflection, Hellraiser series, Hellraiser Revelations, the second to the last Hellraiser movie. This one opens with two main characters, Nico and Steve. They're doing some videotaping a trip they're taking from LA to Mexico to just get it all away from it all and blow off steam. And the introduction of this movie, there's a lot of vulgarity, lingo, and teen talk until the two are carjacked in Mexico, and which leads them to a pub where they decide to open a box, or not a pub, a rundown hotel where they decide to open a box. Jump to dinner between two grieving upper-class families, grieving over their missing sons. Mom, and especially sister, obsess over the video footage of the sons' carefree, debaucherous activities in Mexico. Specifically, the activities that lead to a dead Mexican puta. And and they also fear, Mexican legal, the Mexican legal process. Two American boys in Mexico fearing, the Mexican authorities. Back to the family, pondering what went wrong. Sis, now intrigued by the box, motions to open it. When, surprise, surprise, Brother Steve is back. And injured and breathing. Don't let them find me. I can't go back. One family is now content. Their son is home. The other family says, "Hey, where's our son, brother, friend, etc., etc." The ones Steve fear have incapacitated and confined both families to their houses, taking out communications and mobility of both homes. This is these two families live on the outskirts, and obviously they're pretty well-off families. In preparation for the worst, one of the dads reveals to Mom's surprise he is a gun owner. Both families still pondering the night's events and the most miraculous return of Steve. Meanwhile, Pinhead, played by Stephen Smith Collins, not Doug Bradley, is turning someone into an apprentice. Sis plays with the box, and all are momentarily in Pinhead's domain. Momentarily. All's back to normal, but Steve is missing again. They find him outside, now speaking but not acting like himself. Backstory time about how they acquired the box from a dirty peddler in Mexico. Nico is intrigued by it and insists that Steve videotape him opening it. If you're a Hellraiser fan, you know what happens next. Then Steve kills another puta to bring back Nico. So, much like Frank and Julia in the original Hellraiser. Back at the house, Dad inquires about the box. Steve makes Daddy promise to take care of everything, telling him that it is a key. The box is a key. This thing. Sis and the other dad talk intriguingly about the box. I don't know if that's a word, but they talk. They're very intrigued by the thing, okay? Intriguingly. If it's not a word, I just made it up then. Steve and Sis have a heart-to-heart over a bowl of soup. And he informs her he got the box while in Mexico for her. She thinks the box is so cool. And the heart-to-heart becomes anything but appropriate for brother and sister relations. Family needs a plan of action, and the dads look around outside. Dirty Peddler shows up and tells the dads, the one who escaped us is here, and they will have him again. One of the dads loses his face and life. Enter Steve, this time feeling much better. With a shotgun in hand, to everyone's surprise, he shoots Dad in the gut and starts to preach to all about how unsatisfied he is living in a boring nowhere town he colorfully calls Generica. Followed by my personal favorite line in this particular Hellraiser film. I'm unhappy. I'm unfulfilled. So I'll bring another life into this world and see if that entertains me. Dad cannot believe his ears and says, this is not you talking, Steve. To everyone except us, the viewers. Surprise, especially if you're already a Hellraiser fan. Surprise, surprise, Steve is Nico in Steve's birthday suit. Next scene is another debaucherous encounter in Mexico with another puta. This one who happens to have a baby at home. Informing us the video of when the shedding of the skin happened. Basically, Steve wouldn't kill the prostitute to bring Nico back completely, so Nico decided to kill his friend Steve and take his skin. Back to the house for more secrets of the family revealed. And Nico talks about his frustrations being on the run. You know, everybody knows now it's Nico in Steve's skin. But he talks about his frustrations of being on the run from the Cenobites and forces Sis to open the box. And the whole family is in Pinhead's domain. Pinhead informs Nico, although he is genuinely impressed with his handiwork, there can only be one leader in his domain. So I guess my assumption earlier about the apprentice thing was wrong. Whoops. Despite being a Cenobite now, the family recognizes Steve and call to him. Pinhead responds for him, saying, human names, human memories have no meaning in our existence. Nico tells Pinhead it is his intent to trade Sis, whom he forced to open the box, for himself. Unfortunately for Nico, this Pinhead is not in a bargaining mood, and what worked for Kirsty in the original Hellraiser is not going to work for him. But I think Kirsty's situation was a little different, although I state no claim to dictating right or wrong, good or evil, righteous or non-righteous. Now back to Hellraiser Revelations now, where more sins of the father come into play, specifically the sin of revenge. Basically, Dad shoots Nico, which you could call a mercy killing in a way. Dad says, if anybody's going to kill you, it'll be me, you punk. Pinhead really does not like this. Or maybe he's just disappointed in himself for not anticipating the dad's move. In any event, he says, fool! His eternal torment with us would have been far worse than your petty human revenge. You have denied us our indulgence, so because of your vanity, we will take the most innocent left. The guy's wife. And they do. And at this point, Sis and Dad are back in the house. You know, the surroundings are back to normal, but Dad is quickly fading, and because of the gut wound, he's just repeating over and over to the sister, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," which she says, "I love you, I love you, I love you." Dad dies. She's left alone with the box. She holds it and looks right at the camera. And I guess we, the viewers, go, okay, I wonder if the next generation will do better. And that's Hellraiser Revelation. The only one left now is the last one, Judgment, which I recently acquired and viewed, but that'll be for another video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like. If you were genuinely entertained or intrigued.